Hey everybody, Jim Powers of MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision as we catch up with our coaches this week, and a great opening weekend for our men's soccer team. And joining us is their head coach, David Korn. And you know, David, 2-0 on the weekend, third time in the Division II era that the men have started out perfect at 2-0. But it doesn't get easy moving forward. But let's talk about this past weekend, some great performances from the guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think we gained a lot of experience, and that's always important when you go through your non-conference part of the season. So for us, I think it was good to build some momentum on our results in preseason. It was good to continue to see our guys be tested. A couple of late goals in both games that were, for us, the difference. So it was good to see the team continue to keep the right focus and ultimately grind out results against two really good opponents.
And the thing was, these two matches, they were physical matches. These were perfect prep for the GLVC conference schedule because Northwood didn't give an inch, a lot of 50-50 balls won by both teams. And CBU, same deal, but they showed a little bit of a different type of offense. We were talking about this morning, and we really adapted to it very well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's important. And we're on a Friday, Sunday weekend going to see two different opponents with two different tactics. And for us, it was good to see our depth and a couple guys play some different roles and guys continue to give us good performances that started and came off the bench. And, as we looked at the two games, I think saw some things that we are going to see in conference play, and will hopefully better acclimate us for that. And now our focus becomes how do we prepare and grow for the next set of matches.
The one point I want to touch upon it, and a great offensive weekend for, Jorgen, J.D. Sohn getting his first goal as a freshman as a game winner, but the defensive back, Webster, Stymack jumping back there, helping out. Those guys just really did a great job in limiting only 6 shots, 3 on goal. Christian actually had a relatively easy weekend this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully we can make all his weekends that easy. The good news is he's an extremely talented goalkeeper, so I know he gives us a ton of boost from a confidence standpoint. And our backs did do a good job. I thought, Diego Coy in the second match, Gavino Carranza in our first one. And then, our center backs, Andrew and Ewan, really did a great job of kind of anchoring that. And to be honest, we have some really, talented kids in that position in general. So I think we feel, like we've got 4 guys that can play in those 2 center back spots. And it's a tough choice as a coach, which is a good thing you want. And, Billy is one of our captains, has continued to give us a lot of stability and leadership.
And that's the one big thing, too, especially in conference play. That defensive back position is probably the most important. And having Christian in goal is key, but really having solid play, especially in the center, center back position and the right back, that's a big part of being very successful in conference.
Yeah, I mean, we're fortunate. We've got a good group there, and like I said, even from a depth standpoint, I think there's a lot of competition in training for those minutes and continuing to win some of those starting positions. So it's definitely exciting.
Well, it gets exciting this weekend. Bellarmine comes in, Southern Indiana comes in, 2 teams that have had our number over the last couple of years. Talk a little bit about what you've seen on them just in the early goings here this week.
Yeah, I mean, Bellarmine had a great start to their non-conference play as well. So two really good results, 2 results in overtime. I think they're going to come in as a team that is definitely a good offensive team and certainly athletic and hardworking. So as we continue to kind of prepare for them, I think it's going to be a really good test for us to open up the GLVC season, and obviously a well-coached side and someone that's been there for quite a while. So Southern Indy had a great season last year. I know continuing to try to focus on not only their NCAA tournament appearance last year, but how they build on that as a program. And they have some unique weapons and tools that we've got to prepare for in a quick turnaround Sunday. So it's definitely going to be 2 challenging matches, but I think for us, 2 that we're going to be excited to play for and, certainly more than ready for.
And we want to fill the hill on Friday and on Sunday, get a lot of people down here to watch some great soccer.
Yeah, please come fill the hill Friday. We'll need the support for sure. And then Sunday, we'll have a little bit of a beach day, so it should be a lot of fun.
Outstanding stuff, David. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it, and go Saints.
David Korn joins us as always every week as we talk about the great things going on with our men's soccer team. Once again, we'll have all of our home matches video streamed. Friday, the men, they'll kick it off at 2:30. We'll go on the air about 2:25. Sunday, they'll play at 2:30 again. We'll tip it off right around the 2:25 mark, and we hope to see everybody. If you can't be here on the Hill, make sure you tune in to Saints Vision. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.